Starship Troopers Terran Command is an RTS developed by Aristocrats and published by Slytherin Studios that released in June of 2022. It is a fun RTS game that well captures the complexities of being in command of the Terran forces with the war on arachnids from the movie Starship Troopers. It is really challenging. I have gotten the key from the developers, thank you very much for that, and I have been almost exclusively playing the Terrain mode because, as I understood, that one is in beta, and I thought it would be interesting to cover a new angle. I'm pretty sure that the Terran command was extensively covered in the videos thus far, being out in the air for like 3 years or 2.5 years almost. So I have decided to take a good look at the Terrain mode. Namely, I've been mostly stuck in tutorials because of the game's difficulty, which actually is quite challenging. It really captures the soul and the essence of the Terran command. It really captures the soul of the Starship Trooper vibe, where you're constantly overwhelmed by a constant arachnid threat. Whether it's in fighting for the resource nodes, which are providing you with an additional benefits in terms of being able to produce more units, produce more turrets and whatnot, but the feeling of constantly being overrun while trying to push out the bugs, it is really satisfying. The overall gameplay and the idea for the mode I found quite interesting, and well, while it's not 100% novel, it's sort of like similar to the Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War, to be honest, the first installment. It is quite refreshing and it suits very well with the genre. The only gripe I have with the game is a little bit in terms of its AI, and I mean namely the friendly AI, that sometimes is decent, but most of the time feels a little bit brain dead. And devs, if you're watching this, the units don't react to the things happening around them. That's my main gripe. I mean, the pathing sometimes takes a little bit of, thinking through. However, the units from being attacked, I mean, you see a horde of bugs coming from a mile away. If it's occluded by something, sure. However, in plain sight, when they're coming for you, you're pretty much sure to, crap your pants. So ultimately, there should be a better line of visibility by the Terran units, in my opinion. Other than that, I found the game to be quite satisfying, just mowing down the insane amount of bugs that there are. And I don't mean gameplay bugs, but rather the real bugs, pun intended, is really good and satisfying. So from my opinion, I think that the Terran mode will actually add a little bit of, push, pull, or tower defense / RTS, advanced, and it's perfect for turtle players like me. In every RTS that I've ever played, I've been mostly, turtling up and using the super weapons to just rain holy hell on the enemies. And this game allows you to do that to a degree, but it puts you in a bit more precarious situation than the others. The gameplay, the graphics was pretty smooth. I'd have no performance issues on my 344p or 144p ultra wide screen, and the game performed pretty well. As said, the only gripe is the AI, and the second thing that I would actually like to add, I'm pretty sure that when doing the campaign you will go a lot through the tutorials, which will tell you some of the game intricacies, which playing just the territory mode I had to uncover on my own. For example, I never understood that I was looking for that unit that could replenish the troops. And I thought that was a radio operator. And while radio operator does allow you a zone to replenish the troops, each troop needs to call reinforcements on their own. And that's another point which, while it makes sense, it should be communicated even in the Terrain mode tutorial. So, my overall verdict is I think that the game is pretty fun. There are some AI issues that needs to be worked out, but with a little bit of explanations and a little bit of AI upgrades, I think this has the potential to be that definitive Starship Troopers game where you're really facing thousands and thousands, if not millions, of bugs. And that's a good thing. So, with that thing being said, thank you very much for watching. Hope you like this brief review. And if you'd like to see more on the Starship Troopers Terran Command, do let me know in the comments below, as I will evaluate how many of you have interest, and I might just be doing a Let's Play depending on the interest. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.